What's up, guys? Just out here on a hot Saturday afternoon in the middle of July here in Minnesota. Temperature says it's 86 degrees, but man, it is like full humidity right now, and you can feel it. So with the riding gear on, if I'm not moving, I am sweating today. Anyways, so I'm gonna have a fun afternoon. I am on the Minnesota Recon Route, which is not as well known of a route. I kind of stumbled upon it on the interwebs. It's actually pretty cool. It's by a company, Larson Cycle, here in Cambridge, Minnesota, which is where I'm from. So they produce the route, and you have to email them to get it. And so anyways, they sent me the track files. I've got them here up on, and I'm trying new, is Crex Off Road for today. And so got that up on Crex Off Road, and I'm just following it. You know, right now I'm just on some dirt roads here in Cambridge. I know the beginning part of this route pretty well. I've ridden a lot of these roads a lot this year, so no surprises for a bit, but nonetheless, beautiful day for a ride. So join me. We're going to have a fun afternoon, get out, hit some trails hopefully, and see how it goes. As I'm riding here, and I've got the music off, I normally have my Cardo pretty loud, and so I don't know if it's just me. Well, there's two things. There's two new noises happening on the bike. One's happened for a bit. I already know what it is. You know, from the crashes, whatever the case has been. Oh, here comes the car. Important, folks, ride right, which I was not doing. Anyways, my Tusk crash bars have shifted. Well, either that or my horn has shifted. Either way, like a millimeter, just enough that when the engine hits a certain vibration, the two rub together just a little bit, and I can hear my horn. It almost sounds like faintly like my horn's going. It's just like, and it's no big deal. I just got to grab the horn basically, and I'll just bend the horn bracket down just a little bit so they don't touch. But kind of annoying. Not a big deal though at all. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, which is probably no issue. I doubt you guys can hear it as I slow. Let's try it right here at the stop sign. So if I just pull the clutch in, oh, there's a car behind me. If I just pull the clutch in, oh, they're turning behind me too. This is a cool little area. Locals call this Hog's Back. I don't think it's the engine. It almost sounds like it's coming from the front, so I don't know if it's normal and I've just missed it, and now I'm being hyper aware because I've crashed the bike so many friggin' times, or if something might be bent, or if something is, you know, needs to be greased. I'm not really sure, so leave a message down in the comments, guys, if you know what I'm talking about, if you've had something similar, or I don't know if you could hear that right there. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems louder than it should be. So let me know in the comments if you know what that is. I really wish I could get the sound better for you. But I'm not going to let it worry me. It's probably no big deal. And like, it really just sounds like, I don't really know what it sounds like. It doesn't sound like it's the engine, because if the engine was, you know, just pull the clutch in and it just goes to idle speed, it would still do that noise at idle, like we just stopped, but it doesn't. It's just when I'm slowing. So it's got to be some sort of rolling noise that's happening. And so I kind of think maybe it's something with the front wheel, maybe, I don't know. Let me know, guys. I'm not a mechanic. I just play one sometimes on YouTube. No, but let me know. I appreciate the help in identifying that. Or let me know if I'm totally insane and crazy and you're like, dude, that's totally normal. I'd appreciate that too. All right, so my route normally goes that way, and I've never been this way before. So now I'm on the well, I've been on the Minnesota Recon Route, but this is where it deviated from my route. So this is all new to me. Let's check it out. Minnesota Recon Route, baby. And if you're curious, if you get the tracks, I am on just section 1 of the Minnesota Recon Route, which is kind of goes, the way that I'm riding it at least, goes from Cambridge, and then you go, the route, you would follow the route, but you would go counterclockwise instead of clockwise is the way that I'm following it. So start in Cambridge and then go counterclockwise, and it kind of takes you up into northern Minnesota and back around. It looks pretty cool. All right, Minnesota Recon Route, I see you. It's kind of a cool, cool road here that we're getting kind of a little bit further out there. Gotta pass this down tree. Oh, is that my turn? That's the turn. No getting around the puddles here in Minnesota. Not too bad, not too bad. They're pretty shallow. At least compared to the last video of mine, I think, where I went swimming. Little stress from that. So I had some guy tell me in the comments, you know, you should go through water slower. So I'm kind of trying to take his advice. We'll see. I don't know. I'm a new rider. What do I know? I'm just out here having fun trying to learn, man. Frickin' buggy though, I'll tell you that much. And this is my first time with Onyx. That purple must mean it's federal land or something on the map. I don't know if you can see that. Some overgrown brush here. Getting whacked by these branches. There's some puddles here. Some mud. Do not like the mud. Ooh, big one. Holy buckets. We kept her upright. I did have to put my foot down there, though. I got real muddy in that big puddle. Oh, which side do I take? Which side do I take? Oh, there's a big branch on this side. Oh, that's very muddy. And we're down. It's deep, but it ain't that deep. She good. We good. I think I got a little water in the boots, but not much. Oof, I am not in great shape. I went to the gym today, though, guys, and ran a couple miles, which is probably good for me, but I am out of shape, and my legs are a little tired today. All right. All right. Shall we? A little muddy back here, though, boys. I tell you what. Freaking A, man. That's the thing that bothers me. You gotta turn this stupid thing off every time. I'm gonna take a little slower through these puddles here. Yeah, it's just pure mud right here. Woof. They're kind of rutted out in the bottom too. Oh man. Oh, this is cool. Little place for a break. Let's check it out, guys. I think you're still with me. Yeah, I just got a little bit of water in the top of my sock there, but my feet are actually pretty dry still, so got on the boots. Oh man. This is beautiful, huh? Little camp spot here. People have been camping. There's a fire pit. Built-in bench. Oh, we got tubers floating down the river. And I am going to dub that island out there Swan Island for the swan. Well, here it is, guys. St. Croix River, baby. National Scenic Waterway. It's really peaceful. If you are a boater, you can take a power boat or a canoe and float this thing. They've got campsites every few miles. It's one of the Minnesota State water trails. That's pretty cool. I have done that. I have not motorcycled back here. I don't want to stop for too long though, man. You get freaking hot. There she is, and I left the key on apparently. Yeah. Ooh, sand turn. Not so bad, not so bad. Oh yeah, here we go, opens up. Woo! Alright, not sure about that. Looks like it goes this way. Pretty flowers in the trail. I bet the sumac out here in the fall is ridiculously beautiful. If you guys aren't from a place that has sumac naturally, it just all turns bright red. Ooh, big rock. Oh, I had a stick up my nose, like the branch literally went up my nose. Tree root. Oof. Oh man, you can't see what's coming because of the freaking trees. Sit down for a second so I can at least see. Switch sides. Of course, now I wish I would switch sides again. Man, my nose feels funny after I literally had a tree branch go up my nose. Ooh, that's a big rock coming out of that turn. Glad I wasn't going fast. I kind of dig these open areas where you can kind of see and get a vista. I don't know if that's really a vista, but you can see what's going on. Also, you're not getting smacked in the face by tree branches. Ooh, that's a rut. Ooh, it's hard to see. Oh yeah, there's ruts around here for sure. The middle is kind of just a mound, so it's kind of awkward to ride as well. You know, these trails never, I swear, they look so much easier in videos than they do in real life. But, you know, if you're not just somebody on YouTube, which if you are just on YouTube watching videos because you think they're cool, man, sweet, I'm glad you're here. That was me, and then I got off of my butt and started riding. And I'll tell you what, the trails are way more technical and way more difficult than they look on YouTube. But man, that's what makes it fun. It's a freaking blast. If everything was just hunky-dory and you didn't know, or you did know what was around the next turn, and you knew everything was going to be just fine, there'd be no adventure, right? Oh, pure sand, let it dance. Oh, shish kebab. Shish kebab, big rock too. Woo, 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 sand and rock, sand and rock. We made it though, bro, we made it. Woo. I came out of nowhere grinding from grass, and then all of a sudden just sand. I don't know if that picked it up in the camera, but boy, that was as much sand as anywhere else. That was a lot of sand. It feels so unnatural to let your handlebars just dance all around, but that's the only way through it, I feel like. I'm a new rider, but that's what people say, and that's what it feels like, so it must be. I'm gonna sit down for a second, man. Kind of wears you out a little bit. I had to look down at the map for a second, see if I was still on the route. I've just been following it here, but there's some offshoots. GPS must be a little off. It says I'm riding parallel to it, but there's nothing to my side, so this, oh, puddle. I don't like the looks of that. Looks like it jumps to the right and then sharp left. I'm guessing that's a road again. That was fun. Ain't over yet, I suppose. Some baby heads for sure. This looks like the sharp turn. Hold on. All right, yeah, looks like we're going left. I know. You guys are all probably so angry at me. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have a freaking water bladder. Oh, what an idiot. Look, man, I'd love to have a water bladder. I don't have one. You know what I do have? A tank bag. You know what it holds? Water. You know, man, I'm a new rider, like I keep saying, but, you know, I think people get scared to go out and just enjoy their bikes. And so they buy these bikes and then, or they sit on the fence and never buy the bike, which is even worse. But they buy these bikes and then they just never go out for an adventure. You know, I'm like, come on, dude. Why'd you buy the bike? If you are able to get out and to lift the bike up, which can be intimidating, but after you've done it 10 or 15 times, it's not so bad. You know, just go out and explore. You know, don't do things that are stupid. Obviously, I'm running against my skill level here on some of the trail, running through in particular mud. I really struggle with mud. But running through the mud and dropping the bike, like, it's just part of it, man. You know, you look back and you're like, wow, man, I accomplished it. I did it. How cool is that? anyways, my encouragement would be just to, you know, get out there, challenge yourself, do something cool. It's how you get better. You don't get better by watching YouTube. You have fun by watching YouTube. You have more fun by riding. On that note, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. All right, well, hopefully you can hear me with the wind. Let me close this visor for a second. We crossed the bridge. We're in Wisconsin now, which is, I don't remember seeing that on the Minnesota Recon Route. There's painted birds on the road here, and I previously had taken my truck up to, I think it's Crex Meadows. Yep, follow the goose to Crex Meadows. And it's a pretty cool wildlife nature area. It's got some cool roads and stuff on it. So maybe that's where this is taking me. I don't know. We'll see where we go. But the gooses are on the road for now. All right, I got Crex Meadows over here on the side. I don't know what this is. It's like a little airport. Yeah, it's a little municipal airport over here. But Crex Meadows right over here. And the Minnesota Recon Route in Wisconsin, mind you, is going to take a left and take me up through the Crex Meadows, which I think this part of Wisconsin is really sandy, so we'll see. I just passed some other road in Crex Meadows, and it was just straight sand, dirt track, or two track. So we'll see. My turn here is coming up. Shut up. That's the trail? Well, I might not do this. We'll see. All right. I do not know about this, guys. I don't even know if it's a legal trail. Supposedly it is. It is overgrown, though. I just don't like the long grass. You don't know if there's a log. You don't know what's in front of you at all. Especially as a new rider, you know? It also makes me believe that this trail's not legal to be on right now, but I don't know, Minnesota Recon Route, Larson Cycles people, what you were doing. Maybe this changed. There's a lot of native plants through here, though. It's kind of cool to see. Oh shoot, there's some stuff underneath the ground there, underneath the whatever, I can't think. Right as I was thinking, oh, this is just great, it started getting really bumpy underneath the grass. You can't really see it, and then all of a sudden it just turns to that. This is supposed to meet back up with the road. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see how buggy it is here when we stop, but holy buckets of Rooney, man, it is buggy. Oh, I've learned my lesson today with mud. I am not just gonna rip it through this. I am just gonna see if we can go up on the side. We're almost out to the road, I think. This is some thick stuff. Huzzah! It looks like it has us go that way. A little boat launch here, though. Wild rice on water. Do not destroy. That's cool. Oh boy. I think it's another water break time. I'm going to find some shade, though. You guys can see the temp on my dash, but it's 93 degrees right now, and it's super humid. Oh. Parking area. This shows a trail that keeps going. I do not see a trail. Ooh, there is a trail down in that direction. It says no four-wheelers. Let's investigate this a little bit further. It's so weird. It's like it's labeled as a road. It says no ATV. I don't know if that means that I'm allowed to or not. I'm guessing it means no, but what I'm going to do is pop around. Actually, that was a beautiful view out here. Crex Meadows is a cool place. Clearly this looks like something I could ride down. But I think to be safe, what I'm going to do is head back. There was a visitor center back there a little ways, and I'm going to go and ask just to verify. I don't want to be that jerk off that ruins things and whatever, so I'm not going to, if it's a trail that's not open to this, I don't want to do the wrong thing, give us riders a bad name, you know what I mean? I don't be one of those guys. I feel there's some of those guys out there. That's not me. But look at this, man. It is gorgeous out here. It is buggy out here when you stop, but it is beautiful. All right, guys, good news. I talked to the lady at the trail center, whatever you want to call it, the headquarters, and she gave me the green light. She said, nope, it's closed to ATVs. It's open to off-highway vehicles, so that's awesome. She did give me a warning and said it gets very treacherous or very dangerous. So she's an old lady. I'm kind of not feeling like she understands what that is, but I mean, I guess we'll see, right? It didn't look too bad. So we're gonna go hit it, and I'm gonna try. I should have enough gas. I'm gonna try to finish section 1 here, which I think ends in Danbury. So this trail road area that I'm going to be hitting here cuts up to Danbury, Wisconsin. I took a quick peek, and then we'll cut back into Minnesota, but I'm going to end at Danbury, Wisconsin, ending section 1 of the Minnesota Recon Route. And that'll be good for today. I got to get home. My kid gets home from camp today, so I was just taking advantage of a little time this morning / afternoon to ride. And we got a ways to go, though, guys, so hang in there with me. Luckily, we were only a couple miles from the headquarters when we turned around there. All right, gentlemen and ladies, here is where we left off. You'd think they would make that sign a little more clear, but maybe I'm just not super smart. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I just don't like to break rules. Let's see how treacherous this gets, eh? Pretty cool. Just nice, kind of flowy. Nothing too crazy. That's cool. cool. That's cool back there. I don't know if you can hit that. That's sweet. I bet you can. It's not on my map, but I bet there's tons of cool stuff out here. Oh, shucks. That was that was the route. Looks like I could take the road, but where's the fun in that? I could ride through the grass here, but man, there's just so much of the native plants, and I know with some previous experience and work experience, there's just you know, they work really hard to get those native plant communities going. I don't want to be that guy. I'm gonna stick to the trails. So like this. Oh man, the bugs, they just keep flying in my helmet. I don't know if you guys can see them. Pretty cool, Minnesota Recon Route, pretty cool. We'll see. Oh, there's some logs. We'll see what you turn into. Do you know, if you've ever been in this part of the country, I don't know if it's like this other places, but you're in a pine forest with kind of sandy soil, like, the forests have a very unique smell. It's almost, I'm gonna watch my trail map here, because I thought it went on the road, but it does not. Apparently follows, oh, here we go, it's gonna connect back up. But anyways, they have like a very, what's the word? It's got a good fragrance. It smells good, people, is what I'm trying to get at. Aw, shucks. Can you see these bugs? Holy crap. Foot traffic only now. That's really dumb. Okay, well, we made it that far just to have to turn around. These bugs are crazy. Oh yeah, we can just take the road. Cut it back over. Let's try that. I really hope you guys can see those bugs, because it's insane. Supposedly, that trail crosses like right there, and then kind of follows this. I have my doubts. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the map. It looks like it's supposed to be like right through here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. You can kind of see where maybe an old trail was through there, but no, sir. It's definitely not a trail for now. Well, this is not a road. Apparently this is for handicap accessible duck hunting blind or something. But it's supposed to intersect. We'll see. You see this, I don't know if you guys can tell, this 2-track here is, it's just sand. Looks pretty compacted, but it's just sand. I'm guessing this trail's not going to be a trail. Bridge out is what that sign says. Very cool. That is, we are on the back on the trail here now, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. That sign doesn't know what it's talking about. Water, do not disturb, and it's closed. Alright, so I just turned off from that detour, and it looks like the end of this road picks back up that trail We're gonna have a photo finish here, I think, maybe. What I mean is I've got 1 bar of gas left, and I'm not entirely sure how many more miles to Danbury. And I'm not even sure. Oh, there's like a little baby chick on the road. That's weird. I don't know what that was. Anyways, yeah, so we'll see how far we get with our gas. I've never run this dry. I think once it goes to trip F, which is when the gas light starts to blink, is when I think I have about 50 miles left. So that should be plenty. I can't imagine it's more than that to Danbury from here. So hopefully that little section of trail was only out because of that bridge, and hopefully this, oh, there's a deer in the middle of the road. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's running pretty fast. I'm going 30 miles an hour and it's outdoing me. All right, buddy, now don't just cut back in front of me. He gone. Anyways, so I probably got around 50 miles left. It's probably like 15 to 20 miles, I guess. So I feel like I should be good. But we'll see. If I have to keep turning around and stuff, it's gonna add up. And there's like, there's nothing around here. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, supposedly this T's with the trail. I don't see a T, but it's probably coming up. Here we go. Alright. Pause for a second, get our GPS back situated. Let's take a look. So we gotta go, if you guys can see that, we gotta go up here. And I'm guessing this is a road, and we just go straight up, we cut over, keep going. And shoot, we keep going, and then Danbury, and there's a gas station there. So shucks, I really don't know how far that is. It's hard to even get going in the sand. So anyways, my GoPro battery died. Oh shoot, pure powdery sand. Okay, I got my helmet on. I had to check. Anyways, my GoPro totally died. Oh, pure sandy turn. Love it so much. So anyways, I had to stop and change that out. I'm not sure where it ended, but anyways, I'm guessing I got 30 miles to Danbury or something like that. Just, I don't know, it's just a guess. My gas, I probably have maybe 50 miles left of gas, so it should be good. Fingers crossed. I have 0 signal out here, so I can't call if I get stranded. And I've basically seen nobody, so that's how things are going. It's a real adventure now. Ooh, sand and mud all at the same time. Let's go into the grass. Alright, let's see where we're at. I don't even know where I'm at. Let's see. I think it wants us to go that way, which looks pretty cool. Oh, thought I was in first. I was not. Alrighty, dogs, here we go! Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, it is sandy. Might want to step it down a notch just because of how sandiferous it is. Woo! Woo! Just throttle it out. When in doubt, throttle it out. Oh boy, I should maybe ride the center line a little more, but it's super off kilter, and oh man, yeah, I'm gonna eat it on this stuff. It's just pure sand. I don't know if you guys can see that. Woo! Alright. exciting stuff. I'm gonna keep going. I was gonna turn off my GoPro, but I kind of want to capture this. Feel a little better when there is more grass on the trail. That means it's not going to be as loose sand. But I'm going to keep it in second gear. I'll go too fast in third, and that's a speed that I don't want to crash at, to be totally frank. Oh, here we go. I don't know if you guys are getting those handlebars, man, but they just dance in this deep powder sand. Oh, here's just pure powder. Oh. Remember to breathe. When you're going 20 miles an hour, that's a healthy crash if you do fall. I don't know which I don't like. I think I like mud less than I like sand, if I'm picking. We're turning. Pure sand. Oh man, love the pines. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just tall pines. That's just my favorite thing. There's that smell. I don't remember if I mentioned that before, but I love that smell of the sandy soil with the pine trees in the summer. It's a unique smell. Comment if you know what I mean. Whew. All right, guys. I think I'm out of the woods, literally. I have been blinking now for like 11 miles, 12 miles. My gas light, that is. And I finally just hit pavement, so I think I'm almost to Danbury now, which there really should be gas. I hope so. I was worried about getting stranded out on a trail where there's nobody, and then having to walk out because I don't have a cell signal. All right, I am just pulling into Danbury, Wisconsin. It is not looking promising. I think there's a bit more of a town up ahead here. If nothing else, there's more people, more houses that I could stop and get help from, but I think there's got to be a gas station in Danbury. That's cool. It's canoe rental. They got tube rentals. Go down the St. Croix River here. Place is packed today. Perfect day for it. Sunny, like 90 degrees. The rest of town is dead. There's nothing here. All right, there's a... Oh, I see a BP. That's what's up. That is what is up. A BP and a Dollar General. Big time in here. All right, I think I'm going to get gas. I'm probably going to run inside. I'm going to grab a drink because I'm out of liquid. Maybe grab a snack. And guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. This was an awesome little day trip, section 1 on the Minnesota Recon Route that actually goes through Wisconsin, some too. But thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time.